my big interest right now is like, I would love to, like coach a local high school team or something. It's like once we build our like retirement home, I'm going to have like just a big barn, full training facility.
Yes.
And I would just love to like contact local high schools of like, if you have students that want like a great gym to train at and like a watchful eye, just send them up. Like, and I want to do what my coach did for me. My coach, he is one of the highest ranked weightlifting coaches in the United States. He's one of the few, I think it's level 4, which he started an athlete and then sent her to the Olympics.
Wow.
Like that's like start to finish. That was his work. And
who's your weightlifting coach?
Chris Polakowski.
Gotcha.
Lives in Essex, Vermont. Dude, he coached. So he outfitted the entire gym. All competition bars, plates, everything, squat racks. There was probably 15 sets of everything. He was there every day after school and on Saturday mornings. Never took a dime.
Damn. What?
Nothing. He just loved the sport. Never took a dime. His only request was I ask that you compete minimum once a year so that you can like see your progress.
That's wild.
Yep. Never took a dime. And like that's weightlifting. Like that's Olympic weightlifting in the United States, you know? Like you don't win money by competing. There's no money in the sport. So it's like, how can you justify charging money? So, you know, like there's people that like, if they're traveling and putting on seminars, if your accolades are enough, I understand charging for that. Like you have to pay for your travel. If that's your career, do it. But like my experience with it was we never paid a dime. And so I would love to do that.
I can kind of imagine like, 40 years from now, like an old grizzled Matt Fraser's out there, Mr. Miyagiing a bunch of students 10 years from now. 10 years from now, the beard's grown out, nothing matters anymore.
And one thing I found too was when you're doing it for free, you're getting the people that are passionate about it. There's been this like reverse thing that people only value something when they put a high price tag on it. So, I mean, I've seen, don't get me wrong, there's people in the space that are teaching seminars that they have a resume and it's real. I've also met others that people come to me like, oh, you must know that person from your weightlifting days. I'm like, I've never heard that name. And then I'm watching them teach a snatch and they have a baseball cap on forward. And I'm like, huge red flag. Like, and she's completing lifts with a baseball cap on forward. And I'm like, this should be like, yeah, your accolades are bullshit. People love dropping acronyms of like, they're the junior national champion. National champion, dog. It's like, junior. Let's not forget those two.
Junior.
Yeah.
A junior bacon cheeseburger.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I just see a lot of that, and like people only value it if they pay a high price tag. And then even if they have a bad experience at the seminar after paying $500, they're too embarrassed to say like, oh no, that was a waste of money. Because then they're a fool for getting swindled. So I remember like when I was coaching weightlifting, once I had started CrossFit, I would coach a class once a week and trade for my membership, and people showed up expecting there to be like a magic wand of like, all right, like we're gonna snatch twice with a PVC, and then I would tell people, I'm like, we're not going over 50% for the entire hour you're here. You are not touching a barbell over your 50% lift. 70% of the class, 3 minutes in, they're missing attempts. And I'm like, how much you got on the bar? They're like 135. I'm like, what's your PR? 132. Like
this isn't failing at weightlifting class. This is weightlifting. Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm like, today we're doing technique. Like that's all we're doing is technique. That's what you guys need. You need volume at technique, doing it properly, get that muscle memory. And I just remember being frustrated because like they would show up for one class for a snatch, and they'd show up for one class for a clean and jerk, then I'd never see them again. And it's like, well, I don't have a magic wand. I didn't show you how to clean and jerk, and then you just go out into the real world knowing how to lift now. Like,
yeah, it's a one-time fix.
And so it was when I never charged for the class, and so then the only people that keep showing up are the ones that see the value in it, are passionate about it, and they're the ones that are going to see the progress. So if I ever, like, once I'm like fat and retired, those are the people that I want to open up my doors to, not people that are just think if they throw money at their problem, it'll get fixed. I want to open up my door to like some high school football team. And it's like the ones that are going to keep showing up are going to be the ones that are passionate about it, and the ones that want the knowledge and are willing to go through the steps. You know, like my weightlifting coach, we clashed. We locked horns all the time, but I kept showing up because I saw the value in what he was doing, and I loved what I was doing. But like we fought all the time. Like now that I'm older, we get along great, but when
it's different when you're a teenager, right? Yeah.
When you're 15, 16 years old, you're like, yo, let me throw some weight on this fucking bar. And he's like, nope, technique. Like he's like, you went up 5 pounds, your technique, you got pulled forward, take off 15 pounds, start over. And it's like, damn. but I was passionate about it, so I was willing to take 1 step back, take 2 steps forward. And so that's what I would want to dedicate my time and energy to.
Yeah. I can imagine you opening this, a training facility up in Vermont, and then, for teenagers who want to come in and school children or whatever, and suddenly a bunch of middle-aged CrossFitters like wearing teen gear. Yeah. Hello, fellow kids. Like, I'm here to lift for free.
Like, you clearly have a beard. You clearly have a beard. Go, get out.
Like, this is free, right? Right, Mr. Fraser? Like, you are older than me, sir. What are you doing here?
I'm 17. I don't know what you're talking about. School bus was late. I'm sorry.
Also, my taxes were due, so I was really busy. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see even more clippy goodness, hit one of the links on the screen right now. And if you want to see the video that clip just originated from, link is in the description below. Hope you guys check some more stuff out while you're here. Enjoy. I will see you very, very soon. Take care.